Hi viewers, welcome to our new video. What if I told you that a plain-looking $1 coin, the kind most people ignore or spend without a second thought, has been rumored online to be worth hundreds of thousands, even $1 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet for years, collectors and YouTube comments have been buzzing about the 2007 George Washington presidential dollar coin, claiming secret errors, hidden varieties, and unbelievable auction prices. Some say a single mistake turned this ordinary dollar into a life-changing treasure. Others say it's all just hype. So what's real, and what's fake? Don't skip ahead, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this coin can be worth, and whether those million-dollar rumors are fantasy or fact. At first glance, the 2007 George Washington presidential dollar looks simple, even boring. The coin has a smooth golden color, but it's not gold at all. It's made from a copper-based alloy with manganese and nickel. On the front, we see a strong, dignified portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Around his image are the words George Washington, first president, and the dates 1789 to 1797, marking his time in office. The design feels modern compared to older U.S. coins, almost metal-like, and that's because this series was meant to feel special, not just like everyday change. On the back, instead of an eagle or shield, there's the Statue of Liberty, standing tall with the inscription $1, symbolizing freedom and national pride. But the real twist with this coin isn't what's on the front or back, it's what's on the edge. For the first time on a circulating U.S. dollar coin, the mint placed the date, mint mark, and mottos on the edge instead of the main surfaces. Along the edge, you're supposed to see E pluribus unum, in God we trust, the year 2007, and a mint mark like P or D. Most people never even look at the edge of a coin, and that's exactly why some of the most valuable versions were missed and spent like normal money. This coin was released in 2007 as the very first issue of the presidential $1 coin program. The program aimed to honor every deceased U.S. president in the order they served. Since George Washington was first, his coin had massive historical importance. The U.S. Mint produced hundreds of millions of these coins, over 176 million from Philadelphia and more than 163 million from Denver. On top of that, special proof versions were made in San Francisco for collectors. Because of these huge numbers, people assumed the coin would never be valuable. For a while, they were right. These coins circulated widely, sat in drawers, and ended up in jars without a second thought. Then collectors noticed something shocking. Some coins came out of the mint with no edge lettering at all. Completely blank edges. No date. No motto. No mint mark. This wasn't supposed to happen. It was a genuine mint error caused when coins skipped the edge lettering process entirely. When news spread, excitement exploded. Suddenly, a $1 coin people had been ignoring was selling $4.50, then $1.00, then even more. As collectors dug deeper, even more errors surfaced. Some coins had double edge lettering, where the inscriptions were stamped twice. In some cases, the words overlapped. In others, the lettering appeared twice around the edge. These were rarer than missing lettering errors and often more dramatic to look at. There were also coins with upside-down or inverted edge lettering, where the text orientation was flipped. While technically considered a minor variety rather than a true error, collectors still pay extra for them. Now let's talk values, because this is where the rumors begin, and where reality matters. A normal circulated 2007 George Washington presidential dollar, with wear and scratches, is usually worth $1 to $1.25. If it's clean but still circulated, you might see $1.50 to $2. An uncirculated coin straight from a roll can sell for $2 to $5, depending on demand. Higher-grade uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS-64 or MS-65, can reach $10 to $25. Exceptionally sharp examples graded MS-66 or MS-67 have sold for $30 to $40, sometimes slightly more. Proof coins from San Francisco are another category. A normal 2007 S-proof George Washington dollar typically sells for $5 to $15, depending on condition and whether it's still in its original packaging. Deep cameo proofs in perfect condition may bring $20 to $30, but they are not rare enough to be considered big money. Now comes the exciting part, the error coins. A genuine missing edge lettering error usually sells for $50 to $150 in circulated condition. In nicer, uncirculated condition, prices commonly range from $150 to $300. High-grade examples certified by major grading services have sold for $400 to $800, depending on eye appeal and demand at the time. Coins with double-edged lettering are often more valuable, starting around $100 to $200, with strong examples selling for $300 to $500, and sometimes even higher if the doubling is dramatic and the coin is in excellent condition. Coins with inverted or misaligned edge lettering usually bring $20 to $100, depending on how clear and unusual the error looks. While not as rare, they are still collectible and add value beyond face value. In extremely rare cases, a top-grade, visually stunning error coin, professionally graded and certified, has crossed into the low thousands of dollars, especially during peak collector demand. And this is where the million-dollar rumors really took off. People saw coins selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars and exaggerated the story. Videos were titled with clickbait phrases like, $1 coin worth $1 million, and the myth grew. But after all the real auction data, all the collector records, and all the verified sales, the truth is clear. Number 2007 George Washington presidential dollar has ever sold for $1 million. Not privately. Not at auction. Not anywhere. The highest prices are impressive for a $1 coin, but they are still measured in hundreds or low thousands, not millions. So here's the honest takeaway. The million-dollar stories are not real. But the excitement, that part is real. Finding a genuine error coin can still turn pocket change into serious collector money, and that's what makes this coin fascinating. It's a reminder that sometimes value hides in places people never bother to look, like the edge of a simple dollar coin. So before you spend or ignore a 2007 George Washington dollar, check it carefully. Look at the edge. Because while it probably won't make you a millionaire, it might still surprise you, and that surprise is what keeps coin collectors hooked.